The Lives of the Saints by Father Alban Butler, January 21st. Blessed Jean-Baptiste Turpin de Cormier, the Blessed Martyrs of Laval. On June 19, 1955, Pope Pius XII beatified the 19 martyrs executed during the French Revolution in the department of the Mayenne, a region then belonging to the Diocese of Mons. The most notable of all was Jean-Baptiste Turpin de Cormier. Born in Laval on September 8, 1732, ordained priest in 1756, bachelor in theology at the University of Antwerp. After several ministries, he was appointed in 1783 Parish Priest of the Trinity of Laval, the present cathedral. John had refused to take the oath of supremacy. His vicars and many other priests owed their firmness in the face of persecution to his example and advice. Having made himself suspect to the authorities, he was imprisoned in the former convent of Cordeliers since July 20, 1772. At the Patience, he used all his influence and prestige to encourage his brothers. He was considered the leader, both by them and by his jailers. The months passed long and monotonous. In October, the Vendée army, which had crossed the Loire, approached Laval. Frightened, the Republican authorities evacuated all their prisoners to Rambouillet, except for the 14 priests, who were considered incapable of enduring this displacement. The revolutionaries entered the city and freed the good priests as well. Not long after, the Republican army retook the post. The revolutionaries were expelled and, as soon as they were replaced in their place, the departmental authorities forced the priests back into the Patience. The Revolutionary Court of Laval wanted to take revenge for the failures suffered by the new ideas in the department. On January 21, 1794, around 8 a.m., the 14 priests were taken to the tribunal, along with some other suspects. Jean-Baptiste Turpin de Cormier was the first to be interrogated. Have you taken the oath of sovereignty required by law? No. Why have you not taken it? Because it attacks my religion and goes against my conscience. Have you exercised your ministry since you refused to take the oath and have celebrated Mass? Yes. Have you advised your priests, in conversation or in confession, not to take it? Citizen, when the oath was required of us, we met, and, after having discussed the matter, we realized that our conscience would not allow us to do so in any way. But this oath is nothing other than obeying the law. Where did you have this meeting? In the presbytery room, the ordinary place of ecclesiastical deliberations, with the permission of citizen Anjoubeau Boissé de la Roche. So it was you who prevented the priests from taking the oath? Do you want to take the oath of liberty and equality today? Neither now nor later. They always opposed the law of God. Since its promulgation, the oath of liberty and equality raised long controversies among priests faithful to the Pope. It is necessary to recognize that the interpretations given made it sometimes acceptable, sometimes impossible. At Laval, Father Gallet, who was questioned in the second place, received an answer that resolved all doubts. The prosecutor asked him, "Have you taken the oath of liberty and equality?" "No, but tell me, what is this oath?" "To be faithful to the Republic, to profess no religion, not even the Catholic religion." After all the priests had been interrogated in a similar manner, and the court was convinced of their firmness in the faith, finally the prosecutor asked against the 14 priests, "I demand that they all suffer the death penalty and that Turpin de Cormier, former pastor of this community, be executed last for having fanaticized his clergy." The priests confessed to each other and prepared to die, the 5 rebels condemned to be guillotined with them, and at about noon they were led to the palace square. One of the priests said to the onlookers, "We have taught you how to live, we will show you how to die." They were buried in the Croix Batale. On August 6, 1816, their bodies were exhumed and deposited with honor in the church of Avesnières. They were beatified, as already mentioned, on June 19, 1955 by Pius XII.